I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you so much for being here. So we're going to take a quick look and see what is going on with the person that's on your mind. So basically this is a energy check-in with the person that you're thinking about. This could be not just pertaining to love. This could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be someone that you're just wondering about, okay? So we only have 3 piles to choose from. And the first pile here is called the Cosma Visions Tarot. Pile 2 is the Chris Ann's Muse Tarot. And pile 3 is actually the Forest Creatures Tarot, but it's the 2nd edition. So if you need to close your eyes, you can take a big deep breath. And when you let your breath out and you open your eyes, which pile do you feel most drawn to? There may be more than one message here. There could be more than one person that you're wanting to look at or look into. So if you feel really drawn to another pile, it could be that there's someone else that you're needing to know or understand in some kind of way that you're not aware of. So, yeah, that's it. So timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile 1. So if you chose the Cosma Visions Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so this tarot deck is absolutely gorgeous. And it actually, if you lay it all out in order, it tells a story. Like it has a big picture overall that it makes, which is pretty cool. But it's also very hard to read. You have to do a lot of studying to memorize this deck because all of the suits are all named something different. So I'm going to do my best, but I do have my book. I may have to reference here and there. Okay, so that being said, we're not going to start with any oracles at all. I'm just going to tap into your energy first to see how you are currently feeling about this person. Sometimes we get into a reading when we're hearing about someone other than the person that we had in mind. So it helps to tune into your energy first, so you know who this is actually about. So it's kind of some clarification here. So how are you, pile 1, how are you currently feeling about the person that's on your mind? Pile 1, how are they? Ooh. Okay. We have the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is the trees in this deck. And then you have the Pathfinder, which I feel like is the Knight of Wands. Let me just double check real quick. Like I said, they're all named something different. It's actually pretty strange, but it's neat. It's just difficult as a reader when they start changing the names of everything. Okay, this is the Pathfinder, which is the Page of Pentacles, actually. Okay, so the Page of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. How are you currently feeling about this person? Pile 1, how are you currently feeling about this person? It's the 7 of Cups. This is the Veil, which is the Star in reverse. Okay. So I feel like that you're very much in your head when it comes to this person. At the bottom of the deck you have the Dreamer, which I believe is the King of Cups. See what I mean? It's just, it's frustrating. Some of these I know by heart, but some of them, yeah, it just takes some time. They call this the importance of the beings. It's actually really neat, like character-wise, as far as the tarot goes, but it just makes things real difficult. Nope, that's the Queen of Swords, the Dreamer. So how are you feeling about this person? I think overall you're trying to be smart here about this person. With that 6 of Cups underneath that, that's telling me that you have a long longevity with this person. You've known this person for a long time, or you see them as a soulmate. You perhaps have history here with this person. You don't feel as if there is something that can progress or move forward here with this person, or you're thinking about that, you know. I feel like you're more so kind of sitting in your logical space, looking at something very realistically. And there's a lack of progress or a lack of being able to move forward here. For some of you, you could just be on a break from this person as well. But you still have love for this person. You have the Two of Cups that's right under that. So you recognize and see the passion between the two of you, or the fire between the two of you. You see the connection. You see the place of feeling familiar with this person. But you're also, in a logical space. So you're just being realistic here, I feel. And I do feel like for some of you, you're on a pause or a break here with this person. But Pathfinder is about a new beginning. It can also represent learning lessons, or taking now what you've learned in towards a new beginning. And with the Seven of Cups, it could be that for some of you, you may be looking at your other options. For some of you, you may be looking at what you've learned as far as the process of this person and the connection has gone. And you're looking at the Seven of Cups and you're saying, okay, what are my options here with this? Maybe in a little bit of a dreamy energy of like dare to dream, of that. Well, when you're sitting in a place where you're looking at something logically, you still have that sense of wonder. So, like, what could something become, or what could something be? But you're more grounded with you're more being realistic about things. You may be reflecting with this person on things and being unaware of that. Like, they may be kind of thinking the same things that you are even. But with the Star in reverse, I do feel like for most of you, you're sitting in sort of a hopeless place. You may have felt hopeful at some point, and you had a desire here at some point, but you feel like things have come to this pause or this stop, and you're looking at the lesson behind the situation and what your options are moving forward, because you feel a little bit hopeless here in this. Let me get some more with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You have the Ace of Swords here. So there's some sort of like, yeah, that's what I was talking about like, okay, I have to be realistic. You may have even gotten some information for some of you that changed the situation. Or just looking at something like the truth of the matter is that something can't move forward here, or there needs to be a pause or a break. So why is some of you, this may be a hard thing to sit with, the realization of this, the reality of this. Why is the Pathfinder here with just the Page of Pentacles? The Three of Wands. So I do feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with waiting and seeing how something goes. Taking what I've learned with me, moving forward, making a plan to kind of sit in this place of surrender almost, maybe even for some of you trying to figure out what the plan is moving forward, or what that even looks like. Some of you may be expecting a new beginning at some point, or you're trying to be in that place to where you're hoping for some sort of new beginning. Not everybody's situation, but I feel like some of y'all are kind of tossing that around. Why is the Seven of Cups here? You have Death in the reverse. Which death in this deck is not death itself, like tarot. And you have soulmates that's here too, which is the Six of Cups. I mean the Lovers. No. Yes, it is. With Death. This is looking at your options and not wanting something to end. Okay, now I'm going to have to pull the stupid book out. Because this is the Death card in this deck. It's not the normal Death card, but I mean, Scorpio energy's there. This is actually the Fool, and So sorry, guys. I wanted to double check on that, and I wanted to make sure I had this right. So this is the Fool, which I, didn't even notice it was 0 there, but I was thinking that was part of the card for some reason. Anyway, this is the Fool, and it's called Death in this deck. Now, it's also in reverse, so it's like not wanting to, like, being afraid of taking a risk is something that's big here. Being afraid of taking a risk when it comes to, this is a feeling of what am I losing, what am I gaining, or I'm afraid to kind of take a risk on this relationship or making a choice. But again, there's a real playful energy here of still tossing something around, What are my options here? I need to be smart moving forward when I make a decision about this relationship. You may also be wondering if this person's made a decision here. It has to do with perhaps an ending or a new beginning. Why is the Star here in reverse? Aquarius energies, Aries and Aquarius. There's a lot of Aquarius here. So Aquarius season could be relevant too, which was January, February, something around there. You have a 5 of Wands here, so this is the conflict. This is the conflict, this is the confusion. This perhaps could be like competition or just other things getting in the way that's making it kind of a hopeless situation. That's how you're feeling. Almost a feeling of feeling trapped with something. Now here, this is the Phoenix, and it's actually the Hierophant. Taurus energy. Some of you, your thoughts, your beliefs around this relationship or connection may be kind of transforming or changing in some kind of way. And you also have the Death with the Phoenix. It's like rising from the ashes. It's like you're trying to rise above the situation in some way, but you don't know where you sit. So it makes it difficult. You have the 2 of... It's almost like saying to yourself, is this something that's worth waiting for, or should I just move on from this? And you're fighting with yourself about that because your head's telling you one thing, your heart's telling you another, and you're just trying to make sense with all of it and rise above everything here. Really, you're trying to be smart. You have the 2 of Trees here, which is the 2 of Pentacles, and that would be like trying to find that balance or juggling the ideas. But right behind that, you have this 4 of Swords in the reverse. And it's like you're in a place to where you may be overthinking this sense of choices, your options or balance, or how to like maintain or your priorities here. You're overthinking it somewhat. And you have the Mystic, and now I'm going to have to look this up. You have the Mystic and the, what does that say? Elementist. The Elementist is the King of Swords in reverse, so there's your counterpart from earlier. Both in, Queen of Swords in reverse, King of Swords, or Queen of Swords upright, King of Swords in reverse, which is again Aquarius energy. And then you have the Mystic here, which I believe is water? Yes. No, it's the Queen of Wands. Some of you, there may be 2 different people here, that are around or in the background or important here in some kind of way. But it's in reverse here as well. So you have a Queen of Wands in reverse, a King of Swords in reverse, and this sense of overanalyzing, overthinking something. There may be someone else in the mix that you feel like you're overthinking about, or you're trying not to overthink about, but it's really difficult for you, especially like if there's competition here, or if something's happened of, the past. There's a sense of trying to get over this or trying to get to a calmer place with the reality of what is. Okay. So real quick, before I actually move forward, I want to take a look and see what you would say to this person. Before I get into their energy. What would you say to this person, Paul? What would you say to this person? These aren't all going to resonate, so keep that in mind. I wish I'd treated you better. Leaving you hurt me too. We also have a daydream about a life with you. There's that dreamy kind of energy. I know that you're watching me. Let's get some more. So you may feel like this person's kind of keeping tabs on you in some kind of way. I am becoming a better person. If you're currently like with this person, you may be in a sense of where you are keeping, you know, they're keeping tabs on you or you're keeping tabs on them in some kind of way to see if they could be, you know, treating you better. That's not everybody's message, but I feel you leaving me behind. And I wonder if you're happy without me. Yeah, definitely for some of you, there's like pause or distance here. There's a sense of wonder that's overall in this reading. Wonder about what could have been and what will be is like the overall theme here. Okay. All right, I'm going to clear this out and then we're going to go into your person's energy. And let's see if we can figure some things out. And keep in mind these are general readings. Not everything's going to fit to your particular story. So never let a reading take advantage of you and ruin your day. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Okay. One more quick shuffle, okay? Okay. How's Paul One's person feeling towards them at this time? The unknown. They might not even know how they feel. This is the world in, or judgment in tarot. So this is about making judgment call. It's Scorpio energy. You have the shapeshifter. That's what we saw earlier. That would be the King of Swords. Right? No. That's not, we didn't see that card earlier. The shapeshifter's the King of Wands. Knight of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. You have a Six of Wands in the reverse. Okay, yeah, I feel that too. This person is in their head here about you and the situation that's here between the two of you. The Two of Pentacles is here on their side as well with that Eight of Swords, which is someone that's like, this is like would be their mindset, being stuck in this like tornado of thoughts, trying to find balance. This person's like trying to find balance with the situation, the way things are. This is someone that, there is a lot of passion here. This is someone that does think about this. You know, there's still this desire, there's still this passion that's here. But there's also this feeling of not wanting to be vulnerable or not wanting to put yourself out there or being like you're... This person may feel as if this connection keeps them from facing some sort of reality. They are having this sense of renewal or making some sort of judgment call here. But there's just not... They're still in their head about it. This is like someone that knows that judgment is here, but they're trying to, you know, find peace or balance with it. Which is kind of similar to you in a way. Why is the judgment here? Yeah, look at that. That's the Tower. It's called the Shore. There's some sort of tower moment realization this person's experiencing or going through, that they're having to make a judgment call here about... Tell me, can you give me more for the Tower? Double Scorpio energies there. Can you give me more for the Tower? Yeah, this person's having some sort of wake-up call. It has to do with the Four of Pentacles, what it is that they want to hold on to, or what's important to them, or needing to set some sort of boundaries. Something to do with finances could be here, or a sense of security. You have sacrifice. I do feel like that this has to do with what they're going to have to sacrifice, or what they will be sacrificing. This is the aha moment I think this person's having that's leading them towards this judgment. This is the Hanged Man in reverse. It's like this person's realizing that they need to get themselves unstuck from this. This way of thinking, you know? Like things have been stagnant here long enough, or they've been holding on to something long enough. Why is the... They could be thinking they've been holding on to this Tower moment for way too long, and they need to just face the reality of making a judgment call and deciding to move forward from that, you know? Why is the... This could also represent a judgment call being made that causes a Tower moment to occur. And feeling like your hands are tied in a situation. What's the card on the floor? It is the Two of Cups that's on the floor. So, you know, I feel like that's significant. That's the partnership or the connection on the floor. And it was upright, looking at me. So there's this, like, relationship that's here, still here, but it's also being maybe put to the side, or it's like this person's kind of, for some of you, there could be another relationship here that's being put to the side or on the back burner in some kind of way, or it's just around, it's an influence, right? For others of you, this is like a relationship maybe off the table. And that's a big part of this. Like it just wouldn't work because of a Tower moment occurring, you know, something like that. Tell me about the Knight of Wands, please. What's the Knight of Wands? How one's person, what are they thinking? Feeling? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so there is this, what can I invest in here? And like a desire to put some sort of effort or time in the relationship here with you. The connection here with you. It's like they see like the future here, or a possibility of what would the long term look like, and they see this Knight of Wands. So this is like a very fiery, passionate, or scattered even kind of energy. It's not a stable energy. You know, the Knight of Wands can be kind of flighty. You know, he's the knight that really like is driven towards lust, or feeling that fire, that energy, but he doesn't stay or last, you know, long in that space, and then he's gone, and then he comes back. It's like very hot and cold kind of, but it is very much so a heavy desire. Why is the Six of Wands in the reverse? The Six of Cups. There may have been like a history here in this relationship of stuff not coming together or not working out. Like yes, I have this drive and this desire to want to invest here and to want to see how something would go. But I also have this like thought process that's going on about it's not worked out in the past. You know, there's also an apology around something not working out that's here. Or understanding of a connection and how you see a connection and what you want from a connection, but also having that understanding that it's just not, in the past it hasn't been successful here, you know? Why is the Two of Pentacles with that Eight of Swords? Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. Clarify, please. The Vessel. This is the Devil in reverse. Okay. This has to do with releasing yourself from something that you feel like is unhealthy for you, or something that you feel like is like a toxicity within the relationship. You're trying to get past that, trying to get over that. You know, this is what this person is thinking about. It's trying to prioritize what's important, and like there is a temptation here, or there's this like toxicity kind of in this environment here, you know, in some kind of way. This person's in this place to where they're thinking they need to prioritize releasing this, or letting go of what's not serving them or what's not good for them in some way. But they're in their head when it comes to that. Why is that? It's almost like somebody in their head about what's right and what's wrong, you know. Juggling what's fair, what's not, what's right, what's wrong. Yeah, they're in their head about making this decision here. You have the Lovers in reverse. Whether something fits or not. You know, this is like if something aligns with you or not. I think this person's kind of in a place to where they've made, or they're making that decision, or trying to like put the pieces together, but they're in their head about if that's the right decision, or who's the right decision, or what fits with them, if something's healthy for them or not, you know. I really feel like somebody looking at a relationship and saying, this is not healthy for me, but still a sense of not wanting to let it go at the same time. You know, I feel like you're kind of in a hopeless place, and this person's kind of trying to be hopeful for almost kind of a desire for things just to fall into place on their own. Let's see what this person's actions are. We have Gemini energy there in Capricorn. Scorpio, double Scorpio here. Pisces down here on the end. Trying to see something a different way is here. What is this person's actions, if any, towards pile 1? We have the Four of Cups. So, I mean, that's somebody that's not really taking any action. But you have an Ace of Wands here. They're thinking about it. You have the Entertainer in reverse, which I believe is the King of Wands. Let me double check on that real quick. Maybe. Oh, my book is right in my lap. Right there in front of my face. Still missed it. Okay, so the Entertainer is it's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person just feels stuck. I mean, I don't feel like they're making any kind of move here. They feel stuck. They're contemplating it. They're give me one more for the Four of Cups. They're thinking about everything. The Bridge. That is the, what is that? 15. That's the Moon. That's Pisces, Cancer energy. With that Four of Cups. What are their actions? The Moon is allowing, like, fear to control you, could be, you know, allowing fear to keep you stuck, allowing fear to keep you in a place to where this person may have like a fear of missing out that's going on here. That's what this is. For some of you, if this doesn't have to do with fear of missing out with, if there's more than one person here, this person is struggling with the fear of missing out with the Two of Pentacles. Like, which choice? Why is the Ace of Ambers here? That is the Geomancer, and hope I say that right. And that is the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Ace, another Ace here. And this is the Ace of Pentacles. This is where they're stuck. This is the options as well, I feel. See how, again, there is this passionate new beginning that's here with this Queen of Pentacles. But then you have something here that's grounded, but it has a Knight of Pentacles in reverse, which could look like someone that is stuck on a opportunity, or stuck on a new beginning, or stuck on a offer. I mean, they're contemplating this. They're sitting in a place of being afraid. Of making a choice, really. They're afraid to face some sort of loss or abandonment. I do feel like this person is trying to prevent that feeling of loss. I do feel like the more I'm getting into this, the more I feel like there's more than one person here. So for some of you, I think you would already obviously be aware that this person may have someone else that they're contemplating. If it's not, it could just be a life, you know, or a lifestyle or something like that. You have a peacock at the bottom, which is the Empress in reverse, and the Nine of Embers in reverse. I mean, this is someone that's having a really hard time letting go of, like, figuring out what it is that they want and letting go. This is the World in reverse. No, it's not. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. This is the... What is this? Yeah, it is the World. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It's the World in reverse. Life on Earth. Which is the inability to close a chapter, you know, no closure, or not wanting something to end. The Eight of Cups in reverse is the reason why, because this person is still like emotionally attached to something with you, and this is a feeling of someone that knows that they need to give up because something won't grow here, or isn't, or hasn't, but not wanting to. It's Libra and Taurus energy. I want to see what will happen, just out of curiosity. We're going to get into some oracles now. Because this person's, you may be in a place where you're trying to figure out if you should let go of this. But this person's, definitely for some of you, they are doing some juggling here. Maybe not at the same time, but it's just the idea of something, you know. You and something else. Their actions are unclear because they're I mean, the moon is here, so you can't see anything when what you see when the moon is out could be an illusion, you know. that's where your fears and insecurities are, and their insecurities are here with the Four of Cups. They don't want to face the Five of Cups. They don't want to face the loss, the feeling of abandonment, the feeling of a lack, or you're losing something, the disappointment. They don't want to have to face regrets if it doesn't work out. Like, this person does have a big sense of fear of missing out on something. What does the future hold for pile 1 in this person? What does the future hold for pile 1 in this person? Remember, you have free will. Just because I'm looking into future energies doesn't mean exactly how it's going to play out, because you can change your mind, or this person can change their mind. But you have ghosted and proposal here. What could happen in the future in healing? The bottom of the deck is date. One more. You get the Tiny Tarot, Tiny Light Seers Tarot. There may be this distance. There may be some distance that takes place here, some disappearance, some, going to your separate corners that takes place here. And then there's this offer that comes in where healing takes place, and you may meet up with this person. Yeah. I don't take reversals in this deck, but surrender and truth are both in reverse here. So surrender would be like someone that can't let something go. I mean, it went in reverse. That there may be some kind of secret around this. This may be, for some of you, you may feel like this is the toxic attachment. This person also may be hiding the truth of something toxic here, like a toxic relationship or attachment, or not wanting to see, if this is a relationship where there is like some toxicities here, the devil that's here, it's like this person doesn't want to look at that. They decide like not to face it pretty much, and they fall back into, I feel like, a pattern here, perhaps with you, or they decide to, it's kind of like reliving an experience, right? This is this energy of deciding to kind of heal. What is ghosted here? Tell me about ghosted for the future energies for Colin. We'll get some message cards from them as well. We have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So that is definitely someone that kind of cuts off communication. On the floor is the Empress in reverse as well. So again, this is this person's overall energy towards you, or the way they feel towards you. It's an inability to grow. That they're ignoring that. They're ignoring that feeling. Tell me more about the Page of Swords in the reverse. This is someone that does feel, death in reverse. They want to repeat the same. This is like repeating the same cycle. This can be someone that is, rejects this for some time. You may even do this. Tell me about proposal. Tell me about proposal. It's almost like this person just pops back up out of nowhere. The Nine of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. This is someone that may go silent or may distance themselves here, or you could even be in a place to where you're rejecting this, repeating a pattern or a cycle here with this person. But this person, I feel like, pops up, and or you do. Take it how it resonates. One of you come to the other with an offer because of this Nine of Swords being in your head about something. Being worried or afraid. Some of you could be feeling this way towards your person and someone else. Like you're worried about them taking another offer or getting another offer. Healing. King of Wands. Yeah, that's definitely taking an opportunity to heal. I think for some of you, you may like choose in the future to step away from this person and maybe even cut off communication, but take your distance here. You feel like this person hasn't learned their lesson, or you feel like you just don't want to repeat a cycle here. And some of you, you may have another opportunity or an opportunity elsewhere. And I feel like you step into, or they have another opportunity elsewhere. But either way, I feel like you step into your power. I feel like you step into a place to where you know what you need to do. There is this idea of things improving here, though, for you, no matter what you choose, whether that's with, you know, it plays out that you are on your own here moving forward, focusing on yourself, or you're with this person, or you try to heal the situation here with this person in some way. You still feel confident in whatever decision you make moving forward. Tell me what, give me one more for the proposal with that Nine of Swords and the communication, Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. This is a commitment. This is moving quickly here towards a contract, a partnership, and a commitment around this. So this is that proposal. It's just a repeated message. I do feel like, I have to say, for some of you, you may be afraid of them with someone else. This may be someone that's getting into a commitment here with someone else, or this is something that you're afraid of. Why is healing and wands? King of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. That's fear of the future. Why is date here? Some of y'all may start dating here. The World is here in reverse. Or if that's this person that talks about... Let's see what your actions are, and this will help me. What are your actions here with this? Pile 1. Ten of Wands. What are your actions here with this? Pile 1. The Fool in reverse. We saw that on your side earlier. Some of you may be moving. The Star. You have the Four of Swords with the Eight of Cups there. Some of you, I feel like I'm just gonna say, I think that some of y'all are walking away from this. I think you go into a place of healing, of rest, trying to detach, trying to walk away from this, but you're still having a difficult time. But you feel like you don't have a choice. Yeah. There's some healing that goes on here in the future for you guys. Your actions, for some of you, this is taking responsibility and for yourself, you know, and not being crazy or taking any kind of risk, trying to be smart, and just remaining hopeful or going towards your own healing. I just saw 333 on the timer, which is about growth and expansion. So in the near future, one of you disappears on the other for some time. There may be some, it's like not knowing whether or not you're going to repeat something with somebody, or not knowing how something's going to change. Like being in a place of just complete unknown is something that you're going to experience here with this person. I mean, it's right there. Not knowing if something has changed, or not knowing if something is, what's going on with this person. But your fears are playing out, definitely, with this Nine of Swords. Being afraid of what's to come, being afraid of this person getting an offer elsewhere. You know, the Six of Cups in reverse. Being afraid of this, you know, carrying some sort of emotional conflict or baggage. I feel like this has to do with your person being with someone else. I mean, it's almost, to be honest, it's like a feeling of being forced into healing. Like there's something to do with you just don't have a choice here in this, like you really want. I don't feel like this is over either. I do wonder about this person though, as far as them having that difficult time making a decision. And yeah, look, look what I just landed on, the Two of Pentacles again. And there, look at that, there's the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Temperance, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you're still in this person's thoughts no matter what the situation. You're still someone that they still think about, or they still feel like they have an opportunity with you, or it's there. So, you know, that's here for some of you. They're trying to make peace with this. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Devil in the Sun, Seven of Swords, Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's this truth. This has to do with the disappointment around some sort of deception, or being disappointed here. Like things didn't go the way that this person or you expected them to go. You felt like things would be really different here, and they aren't. And, you know, trying to detach from the idea that nothing's going to be able to grow here. But still being frustrated around it. What do I mean by nothing will be able to grow? King of Swords. So logically it doesn't make sense to this person, like, or maybe to you, like logically there's something here that just doesn't make sense. Could be because y'all have already experienced things and they didn't work out with that Death in reverse, King of Cups in reverse. Look at that. There's an emotional imbalance between the two of you, and logically it just doesn't make sense. Or there's someone between the two of you, you know. Libra, Scorpio, Aquarius energies for me. Can be Gemini. I don't know why, I just heard that in my head, so that's somebody's message. 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands. Getting to a calmer place. Making a decision to not move forward here with something. Reunion, union. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some advice. Hope this reading makes sense. I feel like... Oh, I didn't get messages from your person. I'm sorry. Spaced out for a minute. This is a... I feel like there's a lot of interference here. Or there has been. Or it's just a lot of past history with this person. You know? What would this person say? Whoa. Wait. Yeah, the timing is just not quite right. Maybe things never lined up for the two of y'all right. In that moment, I didn't care. This is like second guessing something too. Like this person may be just now second guessing something. I look for you everywhere. I'm sorry. I wish I'd treated you better. But in that moment, I didn't care. Thank you for leaving me. This is like somebody too saying like, thank you for leaving me because I know the relationship was toxic and there's no way I could have done it because I was too attached to you, you know. It's just all I want you and I love you, but it didn't come out. I forgive you. That's what came out. Anything else? What did you want from me? This person may seem a little bit confused about what you actually wanted from them, what you needed from them in a relationship. I wish things could be different. I want to tell you how I feel. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that's been thinking about a lot about this. Retreat, time alone or nature will help you recharge. I pretend that you don't mean that much, and I fantasize about you. Yeah, if you're distant from this person or away from this person, they definitely don't share this with anyone else. Especially if it was toxic, you know, you don't want to talk about someone in a relationship that you still miss, that was not, you know, not good for you, and you know your family, your friends know it's not good for you. But you don't want to talk about that person to anyone else, or how you still feel about that person, or how you still fantasize about that person, because they would look at you like, you know, look down on that or down on you in some way. So I think this person comes across like they're pretending like it's okay, they're fine, or it doesn't matter, or, you know, you don't mean that much in some way. But under the surface of that, there's a whole nother situation, story that's taken place. I left you before you could leave me. There's definitely some abandonment stuff that's going on between the two of you. That, to me, is when you get stuck in a relationship you know is not good for you, but you can't seem to let that other person go, because it's like a trauma bond has been created, you know, and you don't want to abandon them just as much as they don't want to abandon you, even if the two of you are not good for each other. You just keep playing out the same cycle over and over. Partnerships. This is advice here. Number 24. All supportive partnerships into your life. Allow. I don't know why I keep saying all. Allow supportive partnerships into your life, and you will attract mutually loving relationships that will be both fulfilling, will fulfill both of your needs. And celebrate life. Number 50. Be proud of what you have achieved. Your struggles long and hard to get to this moment. And then you have choose love. Number 8. Strong reactions cause more harm than good. If speaking up feels like the right thing to do, then make sure it's done with love. So whatever decision that you choose here, make sure that you're choosing that decision based off of having love for you, having love for the other person, and not after some sort of like devilish kind of energy where it's like lustful or toxic in some kind of way. You know, it's one of the hardest things in the world to walk away from a relationship or walk away from something that we know is like not good. I'm not good for you, you're not good for me, but yeah, we love each other, but we've done this so many times and we haven't got to that place, you know, or we can't get to that place. It's just going to only continue to cause harm. Then if you can't walk away from me, I have to love you and walk away from you. You know, that kind of thing is there. And who knows, you know, in the future, at some point, you may come back together and things may be entirely different. I mean, that's just, it's one of those things. You have to trust in fate. You have to trust in the circumstances. What's meant for you, you know, won't pass you by. Get your power back here. Yeah, your thoughts about this. You need to get your power back when it comes to thinking about all of this. Kind of get back to yourself here. You've forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. You also have trust the divine purpose. That's kind of what I said. Number 34. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you're on the right path for growth. And you also have prioritize your self-care, which is the number 24, which is also the number 24 here with partnerships. So I do feel like in order, it's saying basically, you know, that in order for you to have a healthy, good partnership, you have to take care of yourself first. You have to feel healthy and good about yourself before you can ever provide that to someone else. Yeah, it's kind of like you have to love yourself before you can love someone else. You want to know how someone's going to love you, look at how they treat themselves, you know, that kind of feeling. You do so much for others, it's time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. Okay. Let's get some initials close. These are also key cards in here as well. Okay, let's see. I see thanks in the bowl. Not all the letters are here, but it's just things I see or here. We have stress less, smile more, be kind. We have the soccer ball, so playing games, or you may feel like you and this person played games, or it's just very back and forth, you know, is part of that. Smile to the world. Lots to do with smiling here. You also have the motorcycle, which can be that Knight of Wands feeling. Remember that free will is always important, right, in a reading. But also remember that in your reading particular, the Two of Pentacles came up like several times in several different decks on both of your sides. So the idea of trying to figure out what it is that you want, or trying to prioritize yourself or your own needs, is something that's really big here. But that doesn't always mean that you're going to choose that. So for some of you, you may repeat a cycle here with this person. For some of you, just be aware that this person could come in at the drop of a hat. Okay? With the motorcycle being here, they could like just pop up or surprise you in some way. So you really need to kind of continue to try to balance yourself out here on what it is that you want. We have J, T, M, or a W. We have an H, an X, and an A. Jax is here. Hat, like somebody pulling something out of their hat. I heard JT. What is here? What? This could be somebody being like, what'd you say? What? We have Texas here. Thanks. Wax. Not knowing if something is real. This could be an M here as well. So we do have math. Do the math. Somebody may be telling you that. You know, sit and do the math. Alright, guys. I am going to leave y'all here. So thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. And kindness, of course. I hope this helps. Good luck to you guys. And I hope to see you soon. Hey, Pal 2. So if you chose the Muse Tarot, this will be your reading. If you can't tell, my whole desk setup is different. So something happened with y'all's pile, and when I went to do the editing, it was just not right. It was just the sound was off. My mic was glitching out again. Y'all know I've been kind of having problems with it, and so I decided that I should solve the 9 of Wands. So I decided that I was just going to redo this whole reading altogether, because, yeah, I'm just not going to make y'all have to listen to that. You could hear a little bit of it, but it cuts out just here and there towards the end. So I always feel like if something happens in the reading, it's just not meant to go out. So either the energy's changed or shifted in some way, or, yeah, something's happened here perhaps. So this is the Muse Tarot. And we're going to first take a look at your energy before we look into your person's. So the person that's on your mind, how are you currently feeling, Pile 2, about the person that's on your mind? How are you currently feeling about the person that's on your mind? For Pile 2, how are they currently feeling about the person that's on their mind? You have the Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy, 3 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands in the reverse. There's a little confusion here, or perhaps even some fear around a commitment or committing to something. And it has to do with maybe an unknown around that, whether there's a commitment here or not. You have the 4 of Wands, This is interesting. This is a back and forth energy. This is like a yes, no kind of energy. Yes, no, yes, no. I feel like that you're confused here about, you could be confused about what you want here from this. Not knowing what to choose here with the Two of Wands in reverse. Or you just might be feeling blocked from being able to have what you want with this person. It's like you're afraid of making the wrong decision. But it's stuck in the middle of a commitment and a foundation, or making peace with that commitment, that decision. There is this giving it some time or thinking about it that's here. And being afraid, you know, or being afraid of what you don't know or you can't see, or, you know, what the future holds when it comes to making a decision and a committing to something here. Why is the moon here? We're at the beginning stages of this because you have 2, 3, 4, right? Why is the moon here? Justice. You don't know what's fair. You're afraid of justice here. So you could be afraid of making the wrong decision, afraid of what's fair in this situation, or afraid of justice playing out in some way. So, you know, perhaps pertaining to karma playing out in some way, or the scales being balanced, or you're worried about whether or not this is equal. Even on this card, this may be something that would change a lot of things. You see on this card, this pathway that she could go into is darker, kind of like the moon, but this pathway here has the sun in it, and she's on that path towards the sun. You're trying to figure out, I feel like, what's the best and most peaceful decision for you to make, and what you want to commit to here, what you want to work on. Or tell me about the Three of Pentacles. I keep hearing in my head, you don't know what's fair, so I don't know. Yeah, look, the Magician here with the Three of Pentacles. Like, this could even be something that you've manifested. This is something, I just saw 444 on the timer there, which is a number of protection. Maybe there's something to do with this person and needing to protect yourself, or something to do with manifesting some sort of protection here. Needing to protect yourself. This could be part of attached to what's to that fear, like being worried about the decision you make because you feel like you need to protect yourself here in this. Magician's Virgo, Gemini, and you also have Libra here as well. So it's like you're balanced, you're looking at every angle, you're looking at the different scenarios or the different ways that something can play out, and you're trying to make peace or find balance with what decision that you make, what that would look like, what you want to do. And there's a lot of fear, or just a lot of the unknown that's associated with this. But I think that you've actually, wanted this. I think that you've actually manifested this. Some of you may have unknowingly kind of manifested this. This is a feeling of where you get what you wanted and now you don't know what to do with it, or you get like what you wanted from something, but now it may, like the reality of something sinking in here. Why is the Two of Wands here in reverse? You're doing a lot of introspection of the past as well. And the Star. This is what you're trying to make a decision on. You have Justice, Magician, and the Star. So the Magician is trying to manifest what's fair when it comes to a future energy, a desire that you have, a wish that you have, or perhaps this could also have to do with healing. Am I healed enough with the Four of Swords? Why is the Four of Wands here. You really are trying to figure out what the future would look like, right? With that Two of Wands in the reverse. It's like, I know I need to look at it and see like what would the plan be, but I think you're mostly afraid of what you don't see, you know? What you can't see. Not being able to see something playing out is here. It's like a blockage. Like there's an inability to plan. So either you don't have quite a very well-rounded grasp of a plan or idea how you see this person or how you want this person or how to move forward. You simply just don't know what choice to make, or you feel like that's part of something that you want, but it's the plan to that is being blocked. And you have the Ten of Wands that's here now with the Four of Wands, which is a very odd combination. There may be some kind of a foundation that's already in place, or this is an idea of keeping the peace. Because of that Ten of Wands that's there, taking responsibility for a certain foundation or taking responsibility for keeping the peace in a situation is definitely something that's weighing on you. Why is the Four of... Some of you may really be wanting a commitment here, but it's not something that you don't know if you can have this commitment. Why is the Four of Swords here? Look at that. 4, 4, 4. I told you I saw 4, 4, 4 with the 10 right here, with the decision about the future. This is all kind of weighing on you here. You're taking some time to rest and figure out what it is that you want to hold on to. How are you seeing this person? How are you seeing this person? Ooh, Tower, Scorpio energy. How are you seeing this person? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. How are you seeing this person? And the Five of Wands. There's a lot of confusion around this. How you see this person. This person could have rejected you at some point as well. Tell me about the Tower. There's a lack of motivation here, and it's not due to not having, you know, the drive here towards this person or the passion here for this person. It's because of this Five of Wands, which is interference. There's a lot of mirrors here. Like, this is a reflection on yourself, like based off of this decision that you make. You're seeing this person as bringing a Tower moment. Like, you see this person as this could be something that could be very destructive or completely like change everything. And I think I said that earlier with that Tower. It's like it could create a lot of chaos, and this could have to do with outside interference here with the Five of Wands. Or there could be some kind of competition or something that's here. How are you seeing this person? This is the King of Swords. So some sort of truth or clarity or insight, honesty, or a plan. You may see like this person as being someone that might have the ability to cause chaos. Like, this could have the ability to cause chaos. That's Aquarius energy. Why is the Ace of Wands here for how you see this person? The Eight of Cups. You know, this feels like a situation. This feels like when you like settle you know, with how something is, and you're detaching from the situation, or you're starting to. And then this is that Five of Wands comes. It's like this person comes back around. Look at that. There may be someone else here that can create some significant chaos or difficulties. This could be something that you think about with this person. You have a King of Wands here now with the Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, there could be another choice that you have. That's Leo energy. Could be dealing with, there could be a fire sign here. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But it doesn't have to be. You could also be just looking at this person and saying, you know, you could be looking at this person as like the backside of the King of Wands, which would be as being very unpredictable, or like there's someone here that you're, I almost wanted to say afraid of, but I mean like, what are you trying to avoid something? What is this King of Wands? Tell me. The Knight of Cups. I think you're trying to balance out your emotions here of how you really feel. I think that you're also worried about the unpredictability of this, with this Knight of Cups being here, or someone. Could be someone else with that Five of Wands. It's like you're trying to balance out. You may see this person as someone that's trying to balance the scales or prioritize. Prioritize what? The Hanged Muse. I think that you see this person as someone that's trying to change your mind about them. There's been some things here with this person that you've had to see, or something here you need to acknowledge that you're confused or conflicted about. And for some of you, there's two people here. Pisces energy's there. This could be somebody that, you know, juggled you at some point. You know, this feels like someone that really dismissed you, and it's like now they're coming in wanting to bring balance or prioritize a situation, get you to see something in a different way. Even make some sort of sacrifice, but you feel confused or conflicted about this. And I think it's whether or not you should trust this person. And I think that honestly, at some point you were already in a place to where you were feeling detached from this person, or you were on the verge of detaching emotionally from this person in some way. There may have been a false start there with this person here at some point. What do you want with this person, really? You're very cautious around this person because of this King of Swords in the Tower. But why is that? The Three of Cups in reverse. This could have to do with gossip, like it's like, or someone's reputation, you know, like they have a certain reputation with you, or this could have to do with the situation causing a tower moment in some way. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What happened? Oh. It's the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I think that you may have emotionally have come to like a conclusion around this Ten of Cups being like this emotional fulfillment, but there's no future energy here and no growth that's here. You can't see a future here, you know, with that Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is why this is uninspiring in some way. Because in some of you, there may have been something here that's transpired or happened or is. The blockage here would be the future energies, what you're thinking about before. The blockage here would be the plan. You see this person as someone that, I don't know, I think you feel rejected, or you will feel rejected, or you have at some point with this person. Enough to where either you feel like you're gonna have to emotionally detach and walk away, or you've been like close to doing that. You still may see this person as emotional fulfillment or emotional security, or like you may have a family with this person. But that Seven of Pentacles is like, you don't see like the long-term future here, you know, when you see them. What is the Three of... Some of you, this person may have chosen someone else at some point, or there's just something to do with like this person's reputation or gossip or something like that is here. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. This could be some sort of truth causing a Tower moment. Seven of Cups. This is sums up your energy with that for sure. You're suppressing your emotions here about this. Some of you may not even be fully aware of that, but you have Death here, Scorpio. So there's Eight of Wands. There's frustration also around communication, or moving forward, something moving forward. See the Knight of Wands here with the Ace of Emotions in reverse. It's almost like there's a part of you that wants to burst out the gate, you know what I mean? Like that horsehair with that Knight of Wands. Or you may see this person as this type of energy where they're very like back and forth, or hot and cold, or you've just seen them in this way. And so you're holding back your emotions here with this. Because what you're doing is you're looking to see, is this something that is right for me, basically? Is this something that, the Ace of Pentacles, can I trust this? You're looking at your options. You're looking at, there's a little bit of an emotional confusion around this, especially if this is someone that's coming back into your energy. Is this a solid opportunity here with your emotions to the side? Is this something that it could be grounded in some way? And there's just some confusion around that. Okay, real quick, I want to see what you would say to your person, and then we'll take a look at their energy. Some of you, the roles may be somewhat switched. I just saw, I'm so attracted to you in passion. So it's like you're trying to really figure out how you feel in a realistic way. Tell me, what would you say to this person if you could say, I can't be with you? There you go. That would be, what would you say to this person? It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, some of y'all, you can't be with this person because you're in this Four of Swords with this Four of Pentacles. Like you're trying to heal here, protect your energy, work through something. I couldn't tell you face to face. There's something here, this person, or you, like you had a hard time expressing something to this person. Obsession is here. Someone is gripped. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I know you're watching me. I miss seeing you. It was my fault that I blamed you. I love you unconditionally. That's the feeling I was feeling here. I get this feeling of like needing, like having to tell someone something or say something, but it's really hard for you to do that. That's like the worst thing in the world. It's also the most unconditional loving thing that you can do. When you really, truly care about somebody as a person, as a human, and you love that person and you respect that person, you have to do the right thing and you have to be honest with that person. It is extremely hard, especially to do face-to-face. Something like would hurt them or upset them or just give them a negative type of emotion. It's not something that you want to do for that person. There's something that's here that, what is it? I couldn't tell you face to. It came right out and flew right on the floor. I look for you everywhere, and we have forgiveness at the bottom. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Yeah. There's a feeling here of selfishness, like maybe you felt like you were being selfish at some point with this person in some way or something like that's not everybody's message, but I am feeling that selfishness. I'm feeling that feeling. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to clear this out and I'm going to go into your person's energy, okay? And if y'all hear my stomach growl, I apologize, but I have not had breakfast and it's getting to be lunch. Okay. So I'm getting ready, about to do a new reading. I'm going to experiment a little bit with it. I'm going to do a overall reading, and then I'm going to do a quick pick a card as a follow-up to the overall reading, collective reading on my members channel. So if y'all are interested in that, it is down below. It's not a lot. I think it's like $3.99 or something. And you can always like, pay for it and get access to the things, and then you can cancel it if you want, if you choose. Pretty cheap for reading, I guess. There's not a lot of people over there, so they get pretty, they get more personal. Okay. The less energies I'm tapping into here. Let's see. How is this person, for pile 2, how is this person feeling? Look at that, Nine of Wands. I saw that in the very beginning of your reading. Look at that, the moon. Almost in the same spot, huh? Pisces, Cancer. Six of Cups. They're nostalgic. And this is somebody that this has been really difficult for this person. With that Knight of Wands and that unknown. Like, because you're in the unknown, they're in the unknown. Everything's unknown. I think that's been difficult for this person. Because they're nostalgic here. They're thinking about memories. You have the World in reverse. So this person may feel like that they have unfinished business here with you, or they don't want this to be over. You have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse as well. So you saw this person as the Two of Pentacles upright. They're seeing the situation with you as the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody wasn't prioritizing something at some point, and now they are, Someone dropped the ball here at some point.
I want to get the clarifiers before I keep going. Why is the 9 of Wands here? How is this person for pile 2 feeling about them at this time? The Hanged Man in reverse. This has been what's difficult. Having to see the situation with you in a different way, a different form, a different foundation. Having to face that in some way has been really difficult for this person. Also, things being stagnant have been really difficult for this person. Why is the Moon here? Look at that, 10 of Swords. Fear of the ending. Fear of betrayal, fear of the ending, fear of loss. Like, I just think this person fears the pain of the end. Or betrayal, you know, even. Why is the 6 of Cups here? They're definitely nostalgic. Look at that, 6 of Swords in the reverse. They're going back to a lot of things in the past that they've shared with you. They're going back to a lot of things of the past. What are they finding there? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Something not going according to plan or the way that they wanted. Something not stabilizing or coming together. Or them not holding on to something. Something not going like the way that they wanted it to go. This is what they're thinking about. Like an unfortunate event that occurred. Or having a second chance to change something. It's just like saying if I could go back, I would do things differently. That's where the nostalgia comes in. Why is the World in reverse? This 6 of Wands in reverse. I called this the 6 of Wands, huh? So you have all these 6s here. These 10s. 6 is a number of healing. And I feel like this person's kind of working through some things, trying to heal. Because the 6th house, that's Virgo energy. We're talking about analyzing. We're talking about Mercury. So thinking about communication and prioritizing things. Looking at the details of things. They're trying to find answers. They're trying to heal what they know. Things maybe perhaps they can't change of the past. This can also look like with the 6 of Wands in reverse. Something not going the way that they intended or wanted it to go. Not wanting to recognize or see that there could be this closing out of a chapter here, you know? Yeah. Why is this 2 of Pentacles in the reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. This is cutting someone off. You had the King of Swords for this person as how you saw them. And then they see you as a Queen of Swords in reverse. So there could be this feeling of, you know, cutting someone off or out. Or you just having the ability to do that is something that I feel like weighs on this person. Libras there. Okay. Queen of Pentacles just came out as well. If this person didn't prioritize you, they're recognizing the fact that this could be why you're being so harsh with them, or why you're being closed off, or like if you're no longer nurturing. She's like standing her guard in some way, right? This person also sees you as someone that can, like, you can just walk away from them. They feel like, I don't know why this person may feel like it wouldn't faze you as much as it would faze them. You know, maybe you have chosen someone else. Or you just moved on quickly at some point. Tell me about the Hanged. Okay, well, I was fixing to ask a different question and then it just popped out when I asked about it. So, yeah, the Two of Swords. Having to, yeah, that's being blocked. You know, this feels like this person's like, this isn't up to them, or this isn't their decision. They may feel blocked when it comes to communication and like trying to convince you or communicate with you in some way. Maybe you have blocked this person for some of you. It's like you're in your bubble and you have what you need in your bubble and you're thinking about what is in your bubble and you're blocking everything out that creates any kind of chaos from you having that peace within your bubble to understand and comprehend what you want moving forward. And it's like this person understands that you're also the one sitting on the swords. Like you're the one that is sitting at that crossroads deciding which route to take. And you know you're blindfolded. You can't really see the future in either direction that you choose. But it is still up to you. And this person's like understanding or trying to understand that kind of like that they've done what they could here in a way. And that's difficult. I feel like that's definitely testing this person. If there's stagnancy here, that's definitely testing this person. If there's silence here, if there's just like an inability, good God, to communicate a lot. Did y'all see this flip in my hand? But it's Three of Swords. Change. Fear of change is this person's biggest issue here with you in this connection. Fear of change. This person does not care for change. They don't want things to change. Even if they're not getting everything that they want, it's still better than things changing. You know? I don't know if you've chosen someone else or something at some point. This person feels pushed out. Or they're just afraid of that. This has been really difficult for this person. Making a decision. For some of you, they may have chosen the wrong thing in the past, and that's something that they're having to face or look at. This is like part of the aftermath of a decision that they have made. They're realizing like maybe some of how they treated you or choices that they made is a cause of why you feel the way that you do feel and why things are stagnant. The Moon and the Ten of Swords. I feel like this person doesn't really know what exactly is going on with you, so they're fearing like the worst, you know? Like the Nine of Swords in reverse. That's like fearing the worst right there. It's funny, the Nine of Swords in reverse. It depends on what cards are around it. And here, obviously, Ten of Swords, the Moon, and the Nine of Wands. This, to me, looks like a feeling of overwhelmed. Like, where you really, really, really can't sleep at night. Like, you're really stuck in your head. Like, you're just overwhelmed by having to think about something in the situation. And it has to do with fear of an ending, fear of betrayal, fear of something, you know, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, fear of you choosing someone else or something like that. But the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords in reverse, it can also be sometimes like getting out of that feeling or the light being at the end of the tunnel, but that's not here. I do feel like that's something this person wants to feel though. I think that with these 9s and these 10s, they're definitely trying or wanting to get out of this feeling that they feel. But they feel also that that has a lot to do based off of you making a decision. And that's, you know, they can't really move or do anything else here, you know? So all they can do is sit in the 6 of Cups, which is that nostalgia energy about the past and what they could have changed, or different choices that they could have made, or what has happened to change things, which is causing them to look at things that they possibly probably need to heal. Okay. How is this person seeing you, though? We do have Taurus for me in Libra energy. How is this person seeing you, though? How do they see you? So you may have said something to this person that's making them take another look at something in your history with them. The Empress in reverse. They see you as an Empress in reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse. They see you as holding back from them. Like you have a King of Swords as far as they see you. You both see each other in this way, but theirs was in reverse, yours is upright. That's interesting. Let me go through some signs real quick. Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. Why is this Empress in reverse? I think they see you as like holding back. I mean, protecting yourself. 8 of Swords. They feel like that you're restricting yourself from moving forward. Why is the Page of Swords here in reverse? The Fool. This person feels as if you're holding back from taking a risk. You're worried about taking a risk. They may feel like as well that you feel as if they're lying about wanting to take a risk or taking a risk. Why is the King of Swords here? There's that Magician in reverse. Okay, this person feels like that you feel they're seeing you as being worried about being manipulated. That is all over this right here. So they do see you as this Empress energy, but they feel like that you're holding yourself back because you're in this 8 of Swords. Why are you in the 8 of Swords? May have been something that they've done. 5 of Cups. Because you've been disappointed before. Because you've made regrets, you know, or you've made mistakes before, or you regret doing things before. There's something here with this person where it put you in a place of sadness, you know, like I said before, and you had to move on from something, or you're trying to detach from something. And because this is still here, they see you as being in your head about, this may not, some of you, this may not have to do with them, but either way, wherever you are right in your life right now, this person is seeing you as being someone that is really in your head about a loss, a regret, sadness, disappointment. And so you're holding back. You're not really giving to anything, or you're not nurturing, you're not giving your love away, you know. They also see you as someone that may not be recognizing the Lovers, Gemini energy. This person feels like you have a hard time loving yourself. Or they've seen you do something or act a certain way where they feel like, you know, it feels like you finally have like this feeling of loving yourself, and unfortunately it's affecting this person. Like you're trying to make a choice based off of what you want and need. Because something's happened in the past where you didn't do that, and now you're trying to do that. What does this person want from you? For pile 2, what does this person want from you? King of Cups. What does this person want from you? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Scorpio energy's there. Gemini as well down there. You have a Knight of Emotions in reverse. This is a Nine of Cups in reverse. The 7 of, that's what I thought. I feel like this person wants you to choose them. They want you to open up to them emotionally. All this is emotion. All this is emotion and fire. This person's frustrated here as well when it comes to movement. They want you to get out of your head or quit being, confused when it comes to what makes you happy. And they want you to open up emotionally. Why is the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this person? Yeah, the 3 of Pentacles. If you've been hot and cold or back and forth with that commitment, like we saw on your side with that 3 of Pentacles, this person's in a place to where they're like either, come or go, kind of feeling. There is frustration here. I don't think that they would say this to you, but they feel it, This person does, like, there's a lot of, like, desire for you or passion. There's a lot of nostalgia here. For some of you, not everybody, this is like someone that would even accept a back and forth non-committal energy. So just so you're aware of that. Why is the Knight of Cups in reverse for what this person wants? The Star in reverse. This is like, it's like this person feels like they're in the race, but they're starting to get tired. And they just want to they're starting to get more into a hopeless energy, and they're just wanting to know like what direction that you're moving into so that they can either heal if they need to heal, or either I'm going to have the star or I don't, So they're wanting you to make this choice. Okay, look at that. Ace of Swords is at the bottom with the 3 of Cups and the Hermit in reverse. This person, they want to come together with you. They want to have a conversation, or they want to communicate here with you. If you've been quiet with this person with the Hermit here in reverse, that Virgo energy, they're wanting you to come out of that so that you can, it's like this person wants to have this reunion here with you. They feel like if they could have this reunion here with you, that you would see things more clearly. And you would get out of your head. Yeah. Okay. We're going to see what this person would say, and then we're going to go into future energies, possible future energies. Remember, you have free will. Tarot is just a look at what could happen. But especially when you're seeing and reading all these decision cards, right? What would this person say to you if they could say anything? Yeah, see, told you. What would this person say to you? I just saw marriage. For some of you, there may be a marriage involved, or you're getting out of a marriage or a long-term relationship, or marriage could have been a possibility here or something like that. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Yeah, see, I think something's already happened here where there's this back and forth or coming and going kind of energy that's becoming very difficult for this person with that Nine of Wands. I don't know how to let you go. Wow. I mean, I love myself enough to walk away. That's here. I think that that's something that they also see in you, and they recognize that that's kind of where you're at. This is also someone that does have the ability to recognize when they're in a situation that they can no longer mentally maintain because it's becoming too overwhelming. So it's like almost like in this connection, wherever you're at, it's like you are reaching a pivotal point, you know, where things need to change. Okay. I know you're watching me. It's funny you had that too. Addiction. An addiction is affecting this relationship. An obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I trusted you. Almost fell on the floor. And I'm sorry is at the bottom. Something, I lied to you. I'm waiting for an apology and I'm sorry. I don't know. I get this feeling like this person may have not been honest with you about something. They may have made you feel bad for something that your intuition was telling you. Does that make sense? Like, this person may have done something or said something that you confronted in them, or you said to them and they denied it, or there goes my stomach, told you. Or like, yeah, you had like a gut feeling or something about something with this person, or they just made you feel bad in some sort of way that you had every right to feel a certain way about. And it's like they flipped the script on you in some way, or they changed the scenario to kind of get you to see something falsely. This is something that is here as far as an apology goes. This could be like someone that blames you for something and make you feel guilty, but then yet it's not really just your fault. They just kind of pointed the finger at some point. And so you find yourself apologizing, feeling at fault, and now they're wanting to take some kind of responsibility about it. Okay, that was interesting. My favorite word. Interesting. I know I say it a lot. So sorry about that. We're going to get some different cards, I guess, for you. I don't remember, I'm going to be honest. I just did that other reading 2 days ago. I do not remember exactly what cards I used after this point. So y'all's cards might be a little different than everybody else's, but let's see what the future holds here. Possible future energies. Possible future energies. I need to shuffle again. Music may be relevant. Like you may be getting a lot of songs that remind you of this person, vice versa. What is the future possibilities? Unexpected. Something unexpected happening. Legal matters. Some kind of justice or balance taking place. A decision being made. We have finances here as well. This person might be going through something financially. This could be something unexpected that you see. For others of you, this could have to do with getting some sort of success. You have date there as well, and anxiety at the bottom. Okay, let's get some more cards to layer these. There's something here that is, golly, my stomach. That was a really loud one. Travel and anxiety. Unexpected. Just some kind of justice is going to go down. I feel a tower moment. Let's see what's the T say with the unexpected for future energies, possible future energies for unexpected. Groupie. Possible future energies for legal matters. Oh, good grief. Shine. Look at that. Huh. What is the finances here for? Possible future energies for call 2. A reflection. I feel like this person, like their behavior here in some way. You see the blonde? The only blonde in this card is the one holding the phone, and so is she. There's something here that you may see when it comes to this person. Something here's going on. What is this? This is a different energy. Oh, this is a different energy. This is someone else. This is something else. You're going to see something that's going to push you into what's fair. And you're going to go into this reflective state when it comes to who it is that you want to give to or what you want to give to a situation. And then you have date there. So tell me, what is this energy with groupie and unexpected? Yeah. Expectation and bad health. There is something here that you were expecting here from someone, and it's exactly what is playing out. And you see it, or you get a glimpse of it, or something in some way. You have main female here. I pointed that female out. There's something here that you see that is out of your control, or you feel like is not good or not good for you. Something that you were already kind of expecting from someone. There's a lot of people here. Message of concern, wealthy man, mature woman, and main female. And journey with courtship. There's something going on here with this. I don't know what else to say about that. I think this is like almost like a divine intervention. It like pushes you into this. So, can I have one more for bad health and expectation? Look! Okay, that helps. Yeah, getting evidence, there's the photo there. You're going to see something in someone that isn't what you want to see, isn't what you wanted to hear, but it does give you what you need in order to make a decision here. You're going to see someone's ego side play out. I don't know who this person is. Someone that you may feel like is not good for you with that bad health. Somebody you're expecting some kind of bad, something to come up negative in a negative way. But whatever the case is with this, whoever this is about, it pushes you towards this, making a decision here. And then you go into this reflection. Some of you may just be reflecting or focusing on your material things or your finances or work even. Wise date here. Moving on. So, thank you next. Okay. Something happens here. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off of you, and unfazed. What is going on here? There's something that's here with someone. I don't know that it's this person in this reading. I'm telling you, I feel like that has to do with somebody else. And I don't know how to prove that. You know, have you ever dated somebody and then it didn't work out and that person really still wanted you, or they still had like this desire for you, and then all of a sudden like you see them, a picture of them with someone that looks very close to you, like they go on to someone else that looks very close to you, or you see them move on quickly or something like that. I think something like that is going on, but I don't know who this is exactly with. So you are going to have to take that how it resonates. But whatever it is, it definitely, the evidence that you get from this situation pushes you into realizing someone's ego ways. And then you start to go into this reflection on yourself, and you start dating someone new here and move forward. Or you start to put yourself out there and kind of move forward. Can you give me any more information about this bad health and expectations? Your intuition. It's not going to tell me. It just keeps telling me that your intuition picked up on something already. You're already expecting something here from this person. It's like a pattern or a situation that you see, and like you already knew this was going to happen in this particular way with someone. Who is this person? Surrender. It causes you to surrender. Yeah, you're seeing someone, fated meeting, like there's something here that's toxic about someone that you're seeing very clearly, and it gives you the ability to fully surrender that. Look, Lovers in reverse and the Fool in reverse. You're not giving this another chance or taking this on anymore. Who is this person though? Who is this person? That's a lot. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. So karma or fate is a part of this. Now you have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Someone could be giving you some sort of information. This could be somebody that's within someone else's group, with groupie. Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Tell me, what's the energy behind the Queen of Cups? The Hanged Man. Sorry, I don't need to be getting all into this, to be honest. There's that Fool in reverse again. Be careful of this, because I do feel, by the way, I'm gonna have to leave this here for you guys, because I feel a lot of different kinds of messages coming through, to be honest, like a lot. There's something here that you didn't have, like the full information, and I think you're going to be getting the evidence that you've been looking for. It's going to come from someone that is inside of some sort of group, and they're coming to you in a way of a caring energy, but I do feel like there's somewhat of a motive behind that. But it doesn't even matter. It's just you get the information that you need regardless. If the truth comes out here it could be around someone else. The Queen of Wands in the reverse with the High Priestess in the reverse. What it does is it puts you out of your head, and it helps you to move forward, so you're no longer confused or conflicted. And in this moon energy, yeah, it's something that you allow yourself to finally set yourself free from. Look, that ending. This could have to do with an Emperor energy. Someone that was in your life for a long time. Someone that you saw maybe perhaps as an Emperor energy. But yeah, you're making amends or going your separate ways here. It does require strength to make this decision because of the pain or the separation and the heartbreak that's here, and the connection that you felt here with this person. But it wasn't like what you thought it was. Yeah. Interesting. Super interesting right there at the end, wasn't it? Now, you go from this, like, whatever it is that you've been, like, trying to you're having a hard time making a decision on, you definitely get what it is that you're needing in order to move forward and make that decision final. And then you move into this, where you move on. Some of you can move on to someone else, and it could be someone else that was in this reading. Because I was feeling more energies here. Let me get a card for that, though, before we just take off. Or I'm just, like, taking off from that. Legal matters, sunshine. Okay, in my lap and on the floor. I do take cards that land on the floor, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be taking cards. The way my desk is set up, there's a lot of space here, so it makes sense that they fall. You have that 3 of Wands. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. It gives you the tools that you need. Like this is what you're waiting for. You're waiting to get this justice, and you get it. Shines light on everything that you were questioning, and then you move forward. So finances and reflecting. So you start reflecting on your finances. 5 of Pentacles. So some of you, it may cause you to refocus on, in this alone time or in this isolation, it causes you to refocus, like, your priorities, get your priorities back in order. Especially if you're struggling financially, or if you're just like, you feel like you're not making what it is that you could, or you feel like there's more, you're reflecting here on this. Why is date and moving on here? The 5 of Cups. Yeah. I mean, there's disappointment here, but I feel like that, be careful you're not moving on too quickly. But I would say that is there someone here? That came right out when I said that. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. There is someone here. There may be someone here that is a runner. It could be this person in this reading. You may end up being disappointed with this person because they may end up running. Or it's just like, you end up perhaps even walking away from this because it's just not, it doesn't come together in the way that you want. And this could also just represent you running away from this person, like, this person could be wanting to meet up here, and you could be making a decision just to move on. Some of you, it's like you're moving on to someone else, but pretty quickly. Like, this is an energy of, I'm moving on quickly, but be careful not to move on too quickly to someone else. Let's see if we can get some advice for that. Okay. Make sure that you stay some time in this energy here of reflecting on what you want to give or what you want moving forward. Because this is moving on very quickly to something. So some of you may already have someone here in your reading. That you're interested in, What advice do you have for, what was that? Walk alone. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to explain here. You need to walk this journey alone, to consult with your own inner guidance. The answers lie within you alone. Number 33. There's time here. There's an idea of you needing to spend some time here alone. I mean, I guess it's okay to, like, date or put yourself out there, have fun. I'm not saying anything like that. It's just make sure that you're doing the work and reflecting, right? Before you just jump into anything serious is kind of what it's saying. This is Definitely there's something here you need to focus on that needs your attention. There's something here that you need to focus on that needs your attention. Abundantly gifted could be part of that. Number 69, that's Cancer energy. You are powerfully favored, supernaturally gifted, and will be abundantly successful in this lifetime. Believe in your gifts. There's something here you're not giving your full attention to that requires your attention here, and maybe you haven't been because of everything else that's been going on. Can I have some advice for this Knight of Wands and Five of Cups? Take the initiative. Waiting for things to happen will not work. Make your own way forward to put yourself in a position to win. Number 17, and Ghost of the Past. Let go of the ghosts that haunt you and stop obsessing about what you don't have. Remember, closure comes from inside of you. I feel like there's a lot of healing here that you're going to go into. I feel like this is also insinuating not to just jump into something else with that ghost of the past. Let go of the ghosts that haunt you. What advice do you have for pile 2? Okay, so we have the bottom, which says, don't give up on love, number 9. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. There's a friendship here. Is that what this is? There's a friendship that's here. Anyway, number 31, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So what is the outcome that you truly desire? You need to spend some time here, I feel like, thinking about that. If there is this idea of missing energy here, like missing someone or missing even yourself, getting back to yourself or missing someone, I feel like there's a thought of you taking the initiative here on this. But that now, only take that if it resonates. Definitely listen to your own tuition. I would never say, like, go back to something that caused you pain or hurt, right? Obviously. Number 41, your loved ones are safe. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I'm looking after them. So that's a message for somebody. Okay, let's get some initials to close. These were longer readings than what I thought. I just saw 10-10-01 on the timer. Now 10-10-10. You know, something's going to complete here. Like a cycle's going to complete. Oh, I got the cactus. Haven't got that in a while. Lots of treats here. Treat yourself. Maybe you should be treating yourself here. Opportunities. These could look like different opportunities. Like you have different opportunities here moving forward. Whether that doesn't have to be pertaining just to a person. Just the, you know, these are two very different things from each other. This is a lollipop. And this is a wrapped candy. So one of them, it's like you know what you're going to get with that one. But the other one is a mystery. That's interesting. Okay, so then you have the cactus here. So definitely, did I see that earlier somewhere? I think I did. It's like a need to protect yourself or just to be on guard, you know. You have love yourself first. That's kind of what I've been talking about. And then you have be a nice human. Then you have nap. Maybe you need a nap. We have Z, P, L, F, W, or M. There's something here. I can't get over it. There is something here you're going to find out about somebody that's like, at first you're like, well, that MF, you know, that MFer. And then after like some time goes by, it sinks in and you're like, you know, I expected that from him anyways. I don't know why I'm surprised. Interesting. J, U, T, F, T, B, and N. Just because I heard in my head, just friends I heard. TNT is here. Please. I have nothing. Nothing is coming to mind at all. I keep hearing beach bum in my head though. I heard touche. I don't know why. I'm not seeing anything. Now I heard flip. Flip pancakes. I just heard in my head too. It's like the roles will be switched here or something, or flip the script, you know? I don't know. I feel like in this situation that there's this idea of you having some sort of upper hand, though. Okay, guys. I'm going to leave you right here. Thank you so much for being here. We have fun there. Fun time. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. I hope this helps. Good luck with this, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hey, pile 3. So if you chose the Forest Creatures Tarot, this is the second edition here. So we're going to jump right into this. We're going to get right into the tarot, and I'm going to take a look and see about your energy first. Okay, so we're going to look into what are your thoughts and feelings when it comes to this person that's on your mind, and then we're going to take a look into their energy. We'll get some message cards. We'll see what you would say, what they would say. We're going to take a look at future energies, and we'll also look at some advice. Okay? Okay, towards the end, I will get some initials and some charms. So keep that in mind as well. One more quick shuffle. Okay. Pile 3. How is pile 3 currently feeling about the person on their mind? Temperance in reverse. Okay. Sagittarius energy. So there's an imbalance here. Maybe even some frustration here. We have the 8 of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's some heavier energies here. We have the Hermit in reverse as well. There may be some confusion here about how things are or what's to come. With this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, there's some, in the 8 of Wands, it's almost like pushing against that wheel in the wrong direction. It's like doing something out of frustration here as well. Okay. I'm gonna have to get some more. This is a heavy energy, guys. There's a lot of frustration that I'm feeling and a lot of changes that are taking place. Why is Temperance here? How are you feeling towards this person? You may be frustrated with the changes or you know, something going. This is like fast moving communication or fast moving energy. And this to me would be confusion. So let me take a look here. Why is the Temperance in the reverse? The Knight of Pentacles. Frustrated. I think you're frustrated with this person and the way that they're doing things. Or you could just feel imbalanced because this person, you maybe feel like this is taking too long or someone's not seeing what you're seeing. You know, there's this frustration over like this person perhaps taking so long to make peace with something or have balance here. Tell me why is the Knight of... This could also be like you're running out of patience. Like you've been dedicated or you've been determined to make peace with something here, but you're also running out of patience. Some of you, this has to do with running out of patience with yourself. There's a lot of confusion here too. Why is the Eight of Wands here? What is the Eight of Wands? Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is breaking free. You know, I'm feeling with this person, what you're feeling here has to do with being a feeling of kind of being trapped and wanting to break free from this, like wanting to almost kind of rebel in a way. There's a sense here of not wanting to, it's not that you don't want to deal with it. I think that you have. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse? Look at that. Ace of Wands in reverse. There's definitely a opportunity, or this is kind of to me like a false start. Like you were, you know, hoping or ready for something to get off the ground here, and either there's a rejection here, it didn't. Your idea of what you wanted or something here didn't work out or isn't playing out. Why is the Hermit in reverse? The Four of Wands. There's also confusion here about the foundation and where it sits or where it is or what it is. There's also an energy here of breaking your silence. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? There's the King of Pentacles. So you have a Knight of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles. Why is it that I feel like you're very confused about this person? Or they're very confusing to you. You're frustrated with this person. Some of you is like, why is this taking so long? Or frustration about being determined here and things still not coming together or balancing out with that Temperance in reverse. Why is the Four of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Nine of Cups. This is kind of like, this is a feeling of, see, the nines are a very independent number. And this is a feeling of getting, like, wanting to have that relief, or it's almost like it's a feeling of not wanting to care about this anymore. It's like you want this sense of release or just changing. You just want something to change. Or you want this sense of relief. There's some of you, I do feel like that, like this could be like you just focusing on what makes you happy here, or focusing on yourself in some way, or it's like you're being pushed into that, or you feel like you're being pushed into that. Why is the Ace of Wands? I feel like you're overthinking this a lot, or you're thinking a lot about this, because my head, I feel like, is starting to hurt. Why is the Ace of Wands in the reverse? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. There's another nine. You have a Nine of Pentacles here in reverse. Capricorn energy is down here on the end with Sagittarius and Virgo. That Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're not getting what you deserve. You feel like you're not getting recognition. I mean, if it doesn't matter who this is here, it's a feeling of having a lot to offer, or being stable, or being determined, or being loyal, or something like this is here, having all this, but feeling like it's not reciprocated, or you're not getting recognition for it, is something that's here. Now I feel out of breath. There is a lot of frustration that I'm feeling, but it's almost like you're trying to like downplay that in some way, or just change, just to like free yourself, like change this quickly. This would be like going towards the things that fulfill you or make you happy, even if that's like indulging in certain things. So you may feel like that way about this person. For some of you, the roles could be switched. There's a feeling of wanting to be selfish here. And it's because you feel like you've been the opposite. It's almost like I said, you feel like you're being pushed into something, or you're being pushed in a certain way into doing something. Why is the Four of Wands here? Like something that you don't want to do, you know? Why is the Four of Wands here with the Hermit in the reverse? The Five of Cups. This is a lot of confusion here around this. This Five of Cups is representing regret, mistakes, disappointments, sadness, loss. It's a higher card of feeling abandoned, you know, feeling betrayed, feeling abandoned, just all this. This is where the confusion's coming from, because the foundation is here. Because now I feel like I want to cry. There's like this overall sense of having a foundation, but being confused and disappointed around. This could have been like a wish or desire that you've wanted. The Emperor. Some of y'all feel like you've given something your best and it still didn't work out in the way that you wanted. There's still this disappointment here. For others of you, you wanted this divine counterpart. You know, you wanted this stability. You wanted this sense of security, and you felt like there was a sense of security here. And there's a big disappointment around this. There's a regret or a sadness here as well. So it's almost like, I mean, there's all the things that are there. Aries energies. Some of you, this could have been a marriage with someone. Not everyone, but some of you, because there's also opening up about a loss or feeling sad or missing someone. Like there's this feeling of opening up here. What is that about? The Lovers in reverse. Okay, so this is like whenever you see somebody as that person for you, and then it's like you can see everything. That's why it's like this disappointment that's here, and this confusion that sits around this. Why did this not work? Or why did this not come together? Or why are we not in alignment with each other? You know, or why was this decision made? Because when the Lovers is in reverse, it can be like a relationship or a connection that you could see alignment with, you know? It's about having the same sense of morals and beliefs and all this stuff. But there's still an imbalance here. It's still like it's in reverse. Either there's a choice that was made, or there's a sense of not being able to fully like grasp your desire here in some way. And confusion here around that. There's a need to do introspection here, but there's a difficulty around understanding to even go into and trying to figure it out, trying to have the introspection. It is something that you need, though. You do need to have this understanding that you're looking for. Like, I don't understand, and I need to understand. I feel like I need to understand in order to kind of move on, or in order to decide. What's the Nine of Cups? The Seven of Pentacles. This is being patient, or focusing on yourself, or focusing on your investments. Waiting, because the Seven of Pentacles describes seeds that you've planted, a direction that you took, time and energy that you've spent in the garden, planting those seeds, watering everything, you know, making sure you're diligent here. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. And you're waiting for that to flourish, to come to the surface, you know, to see how everything's going to grow, right? And you're waiting for the fruits of your labor to play out. And in the meantime, you're focusing here on what's important or what makes you feel good, but I think you're also trying to figure that out at the same time. Some of y'all may have been in a long-term relationship where you're still trying to understand what it is that you want. You know, like when we're in relationships, especially like back to back, we don't give ourselves sometimes that time frame to be able to like detach who we are when it comes to that person. Especially if you've been in a lot of codependent relationships, you have a hard time detaching from that codependency of almost when you're with someone for a certain period of time, you almost start to become one, you know, in a codependency or heavy codependency. And who are you without that person? You know, and learning about yourself and understanding what's important to you, what you're really happy with without anyone else's opinion or judgment or anything like that. What things mean to you, what brings you that sense of what you desire, you know, and what you want. And I think there's a period of needing to do this introspection that's here. I think this is enough of what you understand about where you are, right? Two of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be that there was a Seven of Swords is right under that, and there's another 9, with there's the 10, and the 5 is the change. But that High Priestess is wanting to show itself. You see it in reverse right there, Pisces energy. There's something to do with this particular experience or conflict that you may not quite be seeing or recognizing. There's a sense here of releasing a burden around the Nine of Swords, which is sleepless nights, anxiety, fear, you know, worrying about things. That 10 of Wands is like when you have that burden or your responsibility and you're choosing to let go of that, you're choosing to release it. So either you need to do that if this is something that's been created, or there's someone here that's in this energy. I think this is how you feel, though, that comes back to here. Like you're trying to release that feeling or get out of this Nine of Swords. When you're in a Nine of Swords, what are the two things here that you focus on? Well, first and foremost, the Nine of Cups. What it is that makes me happy here? What would make me happy? What would make me feel good? How can I, even if this has to do with coping mechanisms, you know, whatever it is for you, like you think about all those things first because you want to fix the hurt or the healing. That's how the healing starts. So what is it that I'm going to focus on to give me the endorphins that I need to get me out of this feeling, this anxious energy? So you focus on that. The second thing would be the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is like, okay, well, I need to get everything in order, right? I need to get my life in order. I need to get my foundation in order. I need to get my finances in order. I need to get, you know, my family in order. Pentacles. Focus on grounding. Focus on all that kind of stuff. And I think for some of you, you may automatically be drawn to more of the pentacles. I mean, more of the cups. What makes you happy. And you kind of skip past the order part of it. Does that make sense? That might has led you in not the best direction. So part of this experience and what you've learned in this should and could right, lead you towards like more inner independence, like of knowing yourself, which I think is the significance of this relationship. This is a significant relationship, so this is something that's, as a divine counterpart, someone that's in your life, has been in your life, no matter the period of time, but it has affected you in a way that has affected or changed the directory of your life or who you are as a person. Whether that, I do feel like this is for the better with the Emperor upright. Because this can be like coming home to yourself, even if you're not seeing it as that right now. Right? The Seven of Swords in reverse with the Two of Pentacles. There's some kind of downfall here due to like deception or being strategic, you know, dropping the ball here in some way. There's also maybe some, I mean, I feel like there's some things here that you don't see. Okay, I'm going to see what you would say to this person real quick. Guys, I never know how these messages are going to come out, so hopefully that helps you to understand. That's pretty detailed about who you are and what's going on with you, so I would say to stick around though, because you may feel like that was your person, and that means this next energy I'm reading would be you. So take it how it resonates. I don't know whose perspective I'm giving. Depends on how you need to hear the reading. What would you say to your person? Pile 3. Shadow card. Message card. Shadow card. I mean, I do feel like there's a balance in your thought process, at least. Yeah, put the computer away. Put away. Computer. Why couldn't I say that? Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So that might have been an issue here at some point in this relationship. Something that may have been overlooked. I don't know how to let you go. I can't stop thinking of you. I'll wait for a sign from you. Marriage, told you. So either that was here or a possibility or something. You know, this is divine counterpart energy, so. Denial. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Leap of faith. It's safe for you to make the move that you're considering. Regret. There's that 5 of Cups. This can be like regret for not seeing something sooner with that Hermit in reverse. Like at some point maybe you didn't allow yourself to have that clear introspection or that time. You know, the Hermit's also a number 9, by the way. It's about going internally and, you know, looking for what it is that you really want. And I don't think that you've done that. And because of that, this isn't everybody's message, but if you haven't, you know, because of that, this is why this is coming into play in this relationship like it is. There's a lesson behind that with you. It's like there's something else that you're not seeing or you need to see within yourself. I love myself enough to walk away in obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. We saw that here with that 9 of Swords I talked about. There could have been competition here at some point or something like that, or just maybe a lot of outside things that were going on. A lot of opinions or advice or a lot of outside influences, things that were challenging or hard to maneuver around in some way even. But there's a release of that because this anxious energy about deception or what you can't see or someone changing, you know, or the situation changing. Okay, I'm going to clear this out. And you do still think about a new beginning here with this person a lot. This is also like in denial here of letting you go. It's like that feeling I was feeling about you feeling pushed into something. I'll wait for a sign from you and regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. You may be waiting for this person to regret this, or you're hoping they do, or marriage. I love myself enough to walk away in obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. This has to do with this too. Like maybe you felt as if you had to walk away from something that you felt like was sacred because it was becoming toxic or obsessive, or you were anxious here, you know? Okay. You may be feeling that now. Okay. I would lie if I said I wasn't like a little bit. Children may be important here. You didn't imagine it. There's some heavy energies here, by the way. I've said that I know it like a million times, but that one right there hit me pretty significant. So children could be a big factor here. Okay. The wind is moving around like crazy over there outside, and it reminds me of that Eight of Wands. It's like a shift or swift change. Okay, hold on. The Magician in reverse. That's like someone like changing the circumstances to where you kind of have to go back to square one. Now I smell soap for some reason. So this is like washing something clean, starting all over, or not going back to the drawing board, to the blank, going back to a blank. Something not coming together in the way that you wanted with that Magician in reverse. Gemini, Virgo energy, which is about, you know, like really analyzing two perspectives or two different ways and it not working or coming together. You and this person may just not be on the same page with things, you know. But you may have not seen that or realized. Maybe this person has. What's that? Two of Cups in reverse. The two of you weren't looking at the connection the same way. There was a lack of, when the Two of Cups is in reverse, it's like a partnership that's not, there's no collaboration in it. It's like not really a partnership. It's like there's a wedge between the two, or a lack of trust between the two. This can also represent a breakup or separation, right? Okay. Four of Swords in reverse. So this is overthinking. There's your person thinking and feeling. Six of Cups in reverse. Overanalyzing and overthinking the past. With you, how are they feeling? They do see you as a soulmate. There's 10 cards here. Or the number 10 here. I think they do see you as a soulmate, but there's this lack of... This is like when you lay down and you're like, okay, I'm gonna rest. Give this some time. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna give this a rest, right? Or I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna think about this just a little bit. I'm just gonna try to go with the flow of things, or something like that. Before you know it, you've thought about it too much, and now you're overthinking or overanalyzing. This is like somebody that's overanalyzing the past, or there's emotional baggage there. Could be kids as well, you know, because we saw that earlier. Yeah, Six of Swords. Thinking. Funny. Look at her. She's sitting there thinking. This Six of Swords can be moving into a calmer place, or to me, it's like when let's just say there's a disagreement, right? It can be about moving or travel as well, but she's not moving anywhere in that card. She's thinking, which is here and here. And this could be somebody that's just constantly thinking about, you know, the kids or the past, or there's some damage that's been done, or something resurfacing, or like you don't have all the answers in some way. And the Six of Swords, there's a healing stage, by the way, that this person's trying to find peace with or balance, or they're trying to structure. They're trying to heal something here. The Six of Swords, it's like when you have a disagreement, and in order to get to a calmer place, you jump in your boat or you jump in your car, and you're like, I just got to get out of here for a little bit. You know, like, you know, like you can't be around that person. Have you ever been like in a disagreement with somebody and been like adult enough for the both of you to look at each other and say, okay, we're not going to get anywhere here. And you walk away, but then you keep bickering with each other, right? If you've ever been married for a long time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It still gets brought up, or you still bicker with one another, and you're like, ugh, you know, like, here we go again. Or you can't be in the same room without it. This is the energy so intense or so frustrating or so someone's so upset, even, you can't not say anything to that person. You can't not react. And so you feel like the best thing for you to do was just, you know what, I just need to get in my car. I just need to drive around for a little bit, blow off some steam, listen to the radio, do whatever I need to do. I need to get out of this energy altogether and calm down and see how I really sit and think about this. How do I really think about this? That's the Six of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely, this could be somebody that's thinking about ending something, or they already have. But this is about recovering from this. So is this person recovering here independently, or are they thinking about recovering here with you? We'll see what the clarifier is. Wanting to come back or wanting to recover from a Ten of Swords. This person could be recovering from like a feeling of betrayal, or like this can be like being stabbed in the back, like she's asleep there, and I guess when she wakes up she's going to realize that she's been stabbed in the back. I guess. I don't know. He's hiding behind that tree. We saw that earlier with that Seven of Swords, the bottom of the deck over there with yours. Her hiding behind that tree. There's something to do with deception here. Also, these numbers. You have the Four of Pentacles now. You started with the Four of Swords. You have 2 6s right here and a 10. This is someone that's trying to make peace, or some kind of... See, they're trying to... There's a lot of messages here. There's someone here that feels like maybe they let their guard down, or they opened up, or they were vulnerable. There's this feeling here of being vulnerable and maybe getting, like, feeling... This person feels like they were in a vulnerable spot with you, or they put themselves in a vulnerable spot in some kind of way with you. Or maybe you did. Depends on how this reading's coming across. And there's this betrayal or something here. But this is also about recovering. We have to get these clarifiers. Okay. 8 of Swords in reverse. That makes sense. I'm actually going to leave that over here for now. This person's trying to get out of their head here. So, 8 of Swords, self-imprisonment. Like you can't stop worrying, thinking, or you feel stuck. You feel like you can't move. You feel like you can't go anywhere because you're just trapped. And really, she's not trapped at all. That's what the thing is with overthinking that we saw here. She's not trapped at all. She can get up and walk right away from them swords. She's keeping herself in this place. And in reverse, it's like getting yourself out of that or releasing yourself from that. So I think that this person feels like that they've kept themselves in a state of mind that they're trying to get themselves out of. And I think that they're doing that however they can. This is breaking yourself free, from this Ten of Swords. This person needs to heal. Obviously, there's something that's here where they're needing to make peace, that they're needing to make peace with. I mean, I don't feel like they're too far away from that. But why is the Four of Swords here in reverse? Now we're going to get more into how they're seeing you or feeling about this, right? Okay. I want to say that if, like, this is about, that Four of Swords is overthinking. This is a commitment. The Three of Pentacles. This is working together, coming back together, reconciliation, staying committed, being loyal. In reverse, it's everything I said in the opposite. So this is an inability to work something out or come together. And you have that Ten of Wands, which is releasing that responsibility. I think that this person feels as if it's not, like they feel like it's not, this is going to suck, guys. I'm just going to say it like I see it. So just take it how it resonates, okay? I keep pausing because it's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to get all this stuff out because I know it's not easy things to hear either. So, but I also don't know what side you're sitting on here. I'll keep that in mind. This is someone that feels like they're overthinking the responsibility around a commitment. Or they're also overthinking taking responsibility for something not working out or coming together. It's like this person's releasing that. They feel like it's not their responsibility, or they feel like they, some of you, this person may just not want to commit, or they can't work through this, you know. This person, give me the card for that. What I'm thinking. There you go. Okay. There you go. That's it. You have a lot of air here. So I do feel like they're heavy in their, obviously they're heavy in their swords and their thoughts. Queen of Swords, Libra energy. I'm asking about this. And the Hermit in reverse. This person's trying to tackle confusion right now. It's so funny because I think that you're in the same place. But theirs is here in the beginning and yours is over there at the end. So either you're just now being confused or you're going into that. And this person's trying to tackle this. And it has to do with a lack of commitment or working together, coming together, and the burden of that or responsibility of that. This is like, this can look like I don't understand why it's so hard to stay committed, or I don't understand why something's not working together, or you're not working with me, or it's not working out, or you don't, you know, or both, really. I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, this person's kind of sat there and thought about this for so long that now that they're stuck in their head, overanalyzing everything. They still feel burdened here by something. I think this person also, I think sometimes they get mad at themselves. That's an uncomfortable feeling, actually. It's like someone that gets mad at themselves for not doing the introspection, or not giving themselves the opportunity or time. That's where the healing needs to really come in. Okay. Why is the Six of Cups here in reverse? The Star. This is the healing. It's funny, I said that's where the healing really needs to happen. And you have the Star. The Star represents healing. It also represents your desires and wishes and what's your idea of what you ultimately want, right? But normally the Star is closer than this. I feel like this is Aquarius energy, by the way, so that could be important. It was January, February. So I feel like that this person's they're stuck here on something. They're stuck here. There's something of the past this person needs to heal. They need to make peace with. What is it? That Six of Cups. That came right out. Tower moment. And the Queen of Cups in reverse. Cancer energy and Scorpio energy. This person's still healing from some Tower moment where they felt unsafe emotionally. I mean, the Queen of Cups upright can be very nurturing and loving, and you know, she's the loving queen. She's the listener. She's the one that gives a lot of herself emotionally as well. In reverse, it's like she's holding herself back, or there's an inability to feel this or open up, Could be someone that also is also feeling emotionally insecure. There's a lot of stuff here, actually. This could be a wake-up call for this person, or this could have been like a tower moment that's happened. This could even be someone else that's here, because you already have a queen out on the table. But there's this person feeling somewhat like pushed out of something. It's funny too, because you feel pushed now. You know, like you feel pushed now by them, whereas they felt pushed into an energy as well due to this tower moment. And they're trying to heal from this. This is what they're trying to heal from. So whatever this is, if this is a person or if this is an experience, this, and they know this, I feel like they're aware of this with this tower. Like, they know they need to heal from this. It's like holding them back. For some of you, this might have something to do with someone of the past, but for a lot of you, this is between the two of you. Why is the Six of Swords here? Because this is baggage, emotional baggage. It's in that boat. That's why that boat's not moving. You have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you're both in this. This might have been a connection or a situation, especially a tower moment now, where it really puts like a halt in your life. Like, it really affects a lot of other areas of your life. So there's a substance that's here, like a solid, like, sort of foundation or longevity that's here, because this is something that affects this person in other areas of their life. This is someone that may be also trying to, I heard self-soothe. That's what I was thinking before with you, and you both have the Nine of Pentacles right here smack in the same spot. Isn't that crazy? In reverse. So this is like not being satisfied or happy with where you are. This can be not being happy or satisfied in a single energy, like I don't want to be single, you know, that kind of feeling. Or I'm not comfortable here, or I don't feel secure here, or I don't have what I need here. You know, that is all here. Or I need to focus on, like on your side, it was more about I need to focus on, you know, getting things in order, you know. And that could also just be a distraction here for them as well. Why is this is somebody that's trying to make peace with being comfortable alone or by themselves, or feeling like this is what is needed in order to find peace or a calmer place. Why is the Ten of Swords in the reverse? I'm scared to ask. Why is the Ten of Swords in the reverse? Oh, it's the Sun. I love this card. This card almost makes me want to cry. There's maybe some... Man, that's rough. There may be some mother wounds here. I don't know whose side they're on. Y'all may share that. That Ten of Swords with that right there is just making me feel like... Yeah. This is also healing, by the way, the Sun. This person's wanting to overcome this Ten of Swords. I feel this has to do with something on a... This is very personal to this person. Let me say that. I don't feel a lot of blame here at all, really. I mean, there's this here, but it's the Queen of Swords. You know, she's not in reverse or anything. She's standing in a position ready to protect herself. The Queen of Swords gets to this point, you know, because she experiences putting herself out there with the Queen of Cups. And she gets her heart broken. That's why she's in this sword energy, to protect herself. Going back to the Sun, which is Leo energy. That Ten of Swords in reverse. It's like seeing something clearly. There's something to do with the child. I mean, obviously, you know, we play out stuff in our relationships. But there's something to do with either a mother wound or a childhood wound in some way that this person may be comparing something to, or it's an ending that is kind of shining like light on what you need to focus on or recover from. This can also be like shining light on needing to heal from a Ten of Swords. Give me one more card for that. The Hierophant. This is a lesson. This can be a lesson on what's important, or the truth, clarity, healing, how important healing is. This person, I feels like recovering from something that they feel like they've lost. King of Pentacles. That sucks. That's heavy. Alright, a whole lot to say about that. No way. God dang it, I'm trying to remember what y'all had here. Y'all also had this Four of Pentacles in reverse as well. You know, that Four of Wands right there, same spot y'all had it. This one's the same spot, this one's the same spot. This is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Not being comfortable, not being at ease, not feeling secure, not, you know, all the things that we already talked about. And then you have the Four of Wands that's here. Did y'all have the Four of Pentacles there? What was there? Oh, I'm going to have to go back and look. That's going to drive me nuts. Give me one more for the Four of Wands. Ace of Cups. I mean, this is like releasing or letting go of a relationship. You know? Like the love that you have here for someone. Making peace. Having love for someone and making peace with that, and then, you know, releasing that or letting that go. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Look. No kidding. No kidding, huh? I don't know why, by the way, and I don't know how many decks this happened to, but in this deck, when I got this, it came with two King of Pentacles. I don't know why. It's the only suit that has two. It's the only one that has two duplicates. This is someone, I'm just going to be honest, okay? Two of Wands in reverse. This is someone that, yeah. This person feels as if they took a chance. Justice. There's karma that this person feels here as well. I mean, I feel like this person took a risk or took some sort of chance here. Took action to take some sort of chance here. And I mean, they are blaming themselves. They feel like maybe they went the wrong direction. They're trying to make amends with this feeling. This is someone that's having a difficult time here because, yeah, there is this apologetic energy that's here. There's also like self-care, self-love that's here, or a need for that, or trying. There's love here. This person, yeah, I mean, there's love here. That's what this person's trying to let go of. Is this the idea, I feel like, of this relationship? Let me see. For everyone's King of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to, you are not part of my plan. That's it. Because the King of Pentacles, and what I was fixing to say was, it's hard to see someone as a King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and not want and let go of this. It's hard to let go of that. I don't know if this person didn't plan on this with you. You're not part of my plan. Or they're trying to release, this, and that being so difficult. Trying to see this in the shadow side of things, where maybe you're not a part of this person's plan like they thought, or they had you as. What would this person... Okay. I had my feelings. What would this person say? Okay. Bottom of the deck says, I can't stop thinking about you. That's that overanalyzing. We have I forgive you, but this is a shadow card, so it's not... It's almost like somebody wanting to forgive a situation, but really, like, not, or having a hard time. I don't know. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. They're going to be sad, I can tell. Apology, you can expect apology you want to hear. Release. Radical acceptance can help you surrender and let go. Radical acceptance is actually the meaning behind the Ten of Wands in reverse. It's like where you okay, so the Wands, let's just say it's a 10. Like, you got there, right? You got to that point of the... It's just like in all the suits. Like, you get to that point of the ultimate part of that, suit. The Minor Arcana, you get to that point of the ultimate part of that. So, like, the Cups, you finally get to that wish fulfillment of that desire, that happily ever after that you wanted with the 10. With the Wands, it's like you started off with having this spark, having this desire, having this wish, having this passion, this, an idea of something and what it would be like, and being happy and excited and all that stuff. Right. And you work, and you go through those battles in the Wands. You have to battle through, okay, here's the idea, we're going to make the plan, we're going to wait for things to unfold, we're going to have the Four of Wands, we're going to come together, it's going to be like a foundation that started there. Then you go into the 5, which we saw on your side, which is, okay, so sometimes you run into outside influences, or there's difficulty or confusion or conflict that takes place. You go from the 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands would represent getting past that. You won the battle and you're on the other side of it. The 7 of Wands is where you protect yourself, or you protect the situation or the partnership, and you overcome those challenges. You want to fight for it. The 8 of Wands is where things do shift or change significantly. Communication is there. And then the 9 of Wands, where you sit there and say, oh man, this is really testing me a lot. Like, this is that point at the 9 of Wands where you say to yourself, am I going to take responsibility? Am I going to carry this burden? And am I going to move forward with all this on my back, in this way? Can I take this on after I've experienced everything that I have? And radical acceptance would be if, let's just say your back is just broke and there's nothing else that you can do. You cannot hold those 10 wands any longer. You have to put them down. And that's accepting the fact that although you've worked so hard for something, at the end of it, you have to put it down. You have to lay it to rest. And acceptance and surrender has to take place. And that's the Ten of Wands in reverse. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. And that's what this person is that's what they're trying to do. It's just there's a lot of overthinking that's there. And this instinct, there's this instinct here this person has to like guard or protect themselves that may be part of their lesson. Like, why are they in this energy where they feel this need to come across very guarded, This is what they're needing to heal. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. I think that's what happened here. At some point, this person opened up or felt vulnerable. And I think that Tower moment is connected to that. And that's why they're closed off here with the Queen of Cups being in reverse. It's like a crab going back into its shell due to this like Tower moment taking place. Like, no, I don't feel safe here anymore. That kind of feeling. To be vulnerable. To forgive. Or just forget. Or whatever the circumstance. I feel like for some of you the roles are switched. But I'm waiting for an apology. There's an apology right here. So this person may feel like they may feel like you owe them one, but they also feel like they owe you one at the same time. Like it's mutual for this person. Behind material things. This person may have had a hard time. Like they may have, like you see all the pentacles that were there. Like this person may have put a lot of their hope or faith or into the material side of things. It's like saying, well, if we have this, this, and this, and this, we're doing good, right? But really inside of the house is like pure chaos, right? Or you're crying yourself to sleep every night. So it's like, it doesn't matter what is around you or what you can accumulate in the relationship over time. It's like, even if you have all these, even if that has to do with just like having fun experiences or vacation or fun dates or, something like that. Still inside the house or at night when everyone's asleep, you're still crying yourself to sleep because you're not happy. And it's like a facade, or something like that. This person may feel that way because it says, I wish things could be different. There's an inability to be able to be vulnerable here. I wish I could take back my words, and I look for you everywhere. This person is also, there's a concern here or fear about regret. I can't be with you in reverse. Yeah, there's this concern or fear about regret or doing something wrong. Let's look at future energies. This is a longer reading. This is also a harder reading, so actually all these were kind of hard today. Tell me about the future here. Can you tell me the future energies here for call 3? Change. Change is going to happen. Change is happening. And breakup is here. Walking away. Ending separation, and it's over. What's going to happen in the future? Remember, a tarot is just a glimpse at what could be. Doesn't mean that it's permanent. You always have free will. Everyone does. And so not just you, but them. Like, everybody has free will in the circumstances. I hate that card. Divine timing. You have the truth. I just heard in my head, the truth changes everything. What's going to happen here? Whose side is this on? Wait, where are my truth oracles? Truth be told. Look. Being curious about a breakup is something that's here. Tell me about what has changed for future energies for call 3. in this relationship? What has changed? The Rose. Passionate love, thorns, and short. Short change. Thorns and short. I feel like this could be changing the way that you're seeing something. Why is breakup here for this connection? It's like seeing the thorns despite the rose, right? The rose is a rose, which is beautiful, but the thorns are actually there to protect the rose. You know, and a rose doesn't last. A rose blooms and it changes over time, but eventually there's something to do with like this being like, perhaps for some of you, like one day it may be like a short period in your life that you look back on, but it had a significant change in you with this metamorphosis here. Tell me about seeing the beauty within something is here. Why is breakup here for future energies for 12-3? Drinks. This is a need to, okay, so I don't know why, but for some reason this card always reminds me of, well, first off, if you're going through a breakup, drinks will probably, you know, having a drink may be part of this, but the other part is, this can also be like wanting to make changes, you know, wanting to do better for yourself. But to me, in this card, it says liquor, coffee, tea, and water. And it's like looking at something and seeing the way that you're seeing things. Like you know, you have to have water. You don't have to have the other things, but what's good for you and what's not good for you is something that I see when I think about that. In a relationship here with this breakup, it's like having to decide what's best for you, what's not good for you, and what is, you know. Third party. I think this has to do with decisions, but what's third party? Firm. Wide awake. Decisive is on that card. Clean and decisive. What is divine timing? Breakup. Collection is here. Something's going to happen here. There's going to be this third party energies here. Someone else is going to affect the outcome in some way. This is like wide awake and clean, like making a decision. For someone may be making a decision about a third party here. In time here, it's like seeing the separation differently, or seeing the ending differently. Tell me, give me some, yeah, I feel like something's gonna, oh, man, this reading, guys, I'm sorry. You go from being confused, or this confusion here, to being afraid or suspicious, and then finding out some kind of truth or clarity or confession. Something coming out. I don't know whose side this is on. I mean, if you're the one that's... Let's just see. Why is change in rose here? Ace of Wands in reverse. This is about a rejection. Changing someone's mind. Why is the no. There's a card that fell on the floor. I'm gonna see what it is, but I'm gonna take it. It's the Queen of Wands. Why is breakup in the Chariot, Cancer energy? Why is third party infirm? You have the Page of Pentacles here in reverse. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know who this is. I don't know which side of this you're on. Somebody, I feel like, something has to do with something that happens on the exterior of this, okay? Like, there's a third-party energy here, whether that's work, whether that's travel, whether that's someone else. For some of you, I feel like that's the case. Queen of Wands just fell on the floor. Whatever the case is, there's something here that, like, opens you up to this not being... There's just not going to be an opportunity here. And I don't know if it's coming from your side or this person's. But you're... You know, this is going to help you to make a decision or to move forward. Why is or both of you, why is the divine timing and breakup here? Look, there's the decision. Two of Swords. Told you. Two of Swords in reverse. Why is the Ace of... Okay. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Losing an opportunity. The Chariot, which is the independent energy. Queen of Pentacles now. Remember, on the same side that Queen of Wands fell on the floor? Now my phone just went off. So... Okay, the King of Swords just fell in my lap in reverse. Aquarius energy. That would be someone that's very upset, confused, maybe not being honest, very arrogant. I don't like that Ace of that King of Swords in reverse. Can just be someone that you feel like is not being honest. I mean, okay. Anyway. What's going to happen in the near future? I do feel like that this breakup is here, right? You have this Queen of Pentacles with this. This is like somebody trying to have getting in their chariot and taking off and trying to move on or trying to move in a positive place, you know, for themselves. Grounding themselves, coming to terms with things. What about the third party with that Page of Pentacles? What's that about? In reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, give me one more for that. Knight of Wands in reverse. Now, so I don't know what side of the fence you're on here. But this can look like quick satisfaction energy here. So like trying to soothe themselves quickly with either focusing on something else or there's someone else. With that Page of Pentacles, I would say that is like information that you could be getting here around someone. Scattered energy that's here, but it's becoming wide awake or seeing something that you didn't see before in somebody or with somebody. I don't want to stay on that too long. Why is the Two of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. It's going to help you to decide. It's going to help you to stand firm in your decision or why something was blocked. It gives you what you needed in order to move forward in the direction that you want to go. in time, you will understand why something was blocked or didn't work out. And once you become clear to this, and someone maybe being indecisive or slow or procrastinating in some way, once you like figure this out, then it's easier here, I feel like, to walk away from this. At least in your eyes, I guess. Some of you may be moving on to someone else. I would say, and we saw that earlier, I would say just kind of think about that, you know, or give yourself some time. Let's see what the advice is, though. You have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Taking action towards, this is surrender, you know. Okay. That being said, let's get some advice. The Seven of Cups, for some reason in my head, I just heard not being able to see something any other way. Can't see something any other way. What advice do you have for call 3? That came right out. Love is in the air, number 62. Be careful about moving on to somebody else quick, or this person is. Look at this. Look at their colors. See this couple standing here, right? And you have this lady that's here that's in red and white, and you have this red and white with the key. So some of you, that's here. Be careful of that. It says love is in the air, number 62. Let falling in love teach you divine lessons it's worth working on. Be honest. The honest conversations will be the key to overcoming difficulties. Tell me advice. New opportunities, number 3. Better things are opening up for you. Leave the comfort zone behind and open your world to a new possibility with an open mind. There's that key again. Wounded healer, number 35. You've unlocked true and deep personal healing to help you navigate your way back to balance and elevate your life. And release, conflicting desires and release desperation. Okay, so for some of you, there is a message here. I'm just going to say it like I see it, so, which means I'm saying it in the perspective I see at this time. Okay. For some of you, you may have a desire here to move in a different direction, or you have something else or someone else that's here. It says, when the choice is hard, follow your heart, and your desires will stop fighting against each other. There's some kind of choice here being made. Some of you are moving into a new opportunity, but there's this understanding here of just this wounded healer, you know, giving yourself this time to, you know, release this desperation. It says, free yourself from the past mistakes by forgiving yourself for what you have done and went through. So whatever the circumstance here, it's like, this is really important. This right here is really important. Otherwise, you may have conflicting desires moving forward. You need to really like process and heal with this. It's like love is in the air and moving towards a new opportunity, but yet you still have this healing that needs to be done. Of course, we're always healing, right? We don't understand where we need to heal sometimes until we do get into relationships where we thought we were good. And then we get into a relationship and things start coming up, and that's really the test to see how you react, if you have healed in certain ways or if you repeat the similar patterns, right? So understanding all that, I think, is really important here. What advice do you have for Paul 3 about this person and them? Okay. Number 25. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity. That wind is loud. Help you communicate your vision and motives so that you can create something beautiful. So going into some kind of using this energy that you have here in this experience to help you to create something for yourself is here. Like putting your time or work into this You know, like certain emotions, that if we put those emotions into our creativity, it can really benefit us. Your loved ones are safe. Number 41, let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. For some of you, this might have to do with kids, because we saw that a lot earlier. Bottom of the deck here. I want to read it. It says, the way forward is open. Number 32. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Yeah, no. I heard this lady. The other day say this, and it's just like, I don't know why. I've heard it before, but for some reason I forgot about it, or I just needed to hear it now. I mean, I don't know what this. Sometimes you hear things before, but they have different meaning or purpose, right? And she said she heard someone else say, or a quote, and I don't know who this is, so I'm sorry, but she said, whose peace are you protecting? You know, think about that. When you want peace and you're in a certain kind of place in your life and you're making certain decisions, whose peace are you really protecting? Is it your peace or everyone else's? And I was like, oh man, that's let's sit here and think about that for a minute. That's kind of crazy. We have what we are, what we believe we are. Okay. So if we believe that we're happy, then it's like what I said earlier about the material things. You know, if you believe that that's important, or that's what security or sense of safety or what you want or what happiness is, and that's going to be what your happiness is. You know what I mean? Like, even, and there may be some lack of truth behind that. You have the rainbow here, so yeah, on the other side of those, that sadness is a rainbow. Peace, sign of peace. You have the big old strawberry, which can represent maybe mean something to some of y'all. I always feel like you have to get strawberries while they're good to get, because they go bad fast. But it's also like a sweet treat, you know. And you never know what you're going to get when you bite into a strawberry. Sometimes they're really sour, sometimes they're really sweet. You know, sometimes there's just like, eh. You never know what you're going to get when you bite into that strawberries. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, or if there's some kind of meaning behind that. Maybe that's how this person was. You know, you never really knew what you were going to get with them. Okay. You have the crab, Cancer energy here. That's like a strawberry, you know, looks real good on the outside, and you see it as being something sweet, but sometimes you bite into it, it's not what you thought, you know. Or they go bad fast. It's something that lasted, you know. The crab's Cancer energy, so again, like maybe you feel like there's somebody here that like moves side to side with things, or they go back and forth a lot. Okay. You have feeling good, like I should. And you also have go crazy, go stupid. Be careful of that. We talked about this, about going crazy and go stupid. Like, you know, think about everything. We have what's good for you, you know. We have KEXE, so an X could be here. We have V, another K, Kevin, I just heard COY, not a Y, could be. There's an X, COX. We have IOCK, another K, an F, and a P. Ooh, I just heard Facebook in my head. I don't know why. That's weird. Cop is there. Somebody may be trying to investigate you or trying to figure something out. I heard knee in my head. Did I say a B? I don't know. I don't remember. Book, learning something. Or maybe you may be learning something about your ex. Your ex is learning something? Private? FedEx? CC. Maybe you're getting CC'd in something, or you see something. You have 2 X's here. Kentucky Fried Chicken? I don't know why that. I haven't been to one of those. Are they still open? I mean, I don't know where that came from. Peanut butter. What else? Anything else? This is a long reading. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you all the things I heard in my head. I just heard Bicentennial Man. Maybe it's a movie you need to watch. And Kia. Kite. Kind. Did I hear that? Is that somebody at my front door? Oh my gosh, sorry. It's the mailman, and he sometimes he's talking to somebody when he comes to my door on his phone. What else? Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave you guys here. Yep. Okay. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness. Boy, this was a long one. I just heard in my head, check that check. Check that check. Okay. Anyway, thanks so much, guys, for being here, and thank you for your kindness and your support and your love, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.